Hi again, everybody. This video today serves two purposes. The first one is to tell you the news that a brand new McCartney Wings half-speed mastered vinyl is coming out for the half-speed master collection. It's going to be Venus and Mars, the 1975 album by Wings, and it's going to be the 50th anniversary. Woo! I love the album, but I have to tell you, you know, when it comes to this stuff, I think I'm really starting to feel the cash grab area of it. Now, I've talked to a lot of people about this. If you've listened to my channel, if you've responded in comments, I often talk about cash grabs, and I kind of defend cash grabs, and I still will here because I still believe that, first of all, a cash grab is not a bad thing. A cash grab is something that's been around since the beginning of time, since there have been people, since there have been businesses, since people have tried to sell their wares to a public and try to get money. It's business. You're trying to make money. It's marketing. That's been going on since the beginning of time. So in that regard, trying to get cash and try to sell you something is nothing new. Now, of course, people like in the music camp, they know that, of course, there's a lot of collectors out there, collectors that go crazy, that'll buy anything and everything. And I used to be a lot like that. And to this day, I will say I'm still a collector. And anybody who watches my channel for that, don't worry, I'm not going to stop collecting. No how, no way. But I'm being very selective. There were a whole bunch of items recently that I skipped. Some of the ones that come to mind would be the Record Store Day, I Want to Hold Your Hand 60th anniversary single, which, I mean, I already have the original 1964 same picture sleeve. I think I even have the 1984 20th anniversary with the same picture sleeve, so I opted to pass on that. These are all individual choices. They're subjective. You may feel differently, and that's where collectors come in. But I also passed up when George had his Living in the Material World set that came out recently. He had a series of colored vinyl editions. I think there were three of them, three different colors. I didn't get any of the colors. I just got the standard black. And the standard black came along in a box set that had other bells and whistles in it, It wasn't just the record, And even like Ringo Starr, his new album, Look Up, has a white vinyl edition, which I passed on. I didn't get the white vinyl. And we were in a couple of Ringo Starr picture discs that came out recently. I think Old Wave and Stop and Smell the Roses picture discs, vinyl. And I didn't get them, although I'll tell you the truth, I spotted a copy of the Stop and Smell the Roses picture disc, and I might reconsider. The reason I'm doing it this way, the video, is to tell you, I still have my vices, and I still have my urges to get things, but when it comes to what we're talking about here, the half-speed master of the McCartney records, no, enough with all these Paul items, because how many times am I going to be getting these? Now, I'm going to hold up here. This is a Venus and Mars double vinyl set. What is this? You might not be able to read it, but it's the Paul McCartney, do the best I can here, the Archive Collection. Paul McCartney Archive Collection. Yeah, I was all in. I got the box set of Venus and Mars with the CD remastered, this album remastered, but this has a double LP set here, and this is a bonus tracks, bells and whistles, extras. This thing coming out, the half-speed master, is more of the same, but no bells and whistles, though. Just the music, just the album itself, no bonus tracks or anything. Now, the appeal of the half-speed masters is because the sound is really great. I mean, the half-speed masters are really something else. But, they already put these other things out, this is just my personal choice again. I choose that I don't need these anymore for me. You'll see me make videos in the future, and you'll say, hey, wait a minute, is this guy a hypocrite or something? He just said he wasn't going to buy any more of this stuff, and here he is. He bought one that comes down the pike. Who knows? I may buy some of these types of things. It's not going to completely stop, but got to be more selective. As I get older, and now I'm on more limited income, space gets to be a factor. But I think all collectors, if I can speak for them, at some point you're going to get there. You know, if you're a collector who's 18 now, if you're a collector who's 30, 40, maybe 50, eventually your time's going to come. But it happens to all of us at some point. And personally, I've had enough. You know, so that's just the way that I'm getting. Enough of this McCartney half-speed master stuff. Now, as good as they sound, I'll tell you what I did. I bought the other ones. Yeah, I got sucked into those. I did buy the first bunch, however many there were, of the McCartney first albums. I don't know, 4, 5, I don't know. I bought them all, you know, on the half-speed master series with the Obi strip on the side, color Obi strip. You want to know something? To tell you the truth, the thing I liked best about them were the color Obi. You know, the little, you know, paper color, little slidey thing that goes on the record. That's what I was in it for. Screw that. You know what I did? I sold them. Yeah, I don't have any Paul McCartney or Wings or Wings. I don't have any of those half-speed masters. Again, my choice. Your mileage will vary and may vary. Okay. I also, while we're on the subject, sold all the copies of another series, I think. Maybe I saved, let me stop, maybe I saved 1 or 2 special, well, McCartney had a thing where his albums were coming out, all his regular albums, you know, they were coming out on colored vinyl for a while. Every album, they went through all the albums up to a certain point, all on colored vinyl. I got a lot of those too, almost all of them. You know what? Sold. Bye. I've had enough. Okay? It's just the way it is. Okay, I don't need all this extraneous stuff. No, but look, folks. Here's the thing, as I want to close this off. If you're interested in the half-speed masters, you like the sound of them, or you're just a collector that wants to fill in holes, you see, be my guest. I don't want to sit here and judge you because, you know, I'm going to collect what I want. Screw you. So I pretty much don't mind you saying the same thing to me about this. But if the Wings, Venus and Mars half-speed master appeals to you for whatever reason, get it, you know? I'm just here to say it's coming out. I think it's coming out in March. I'm not sure. It's coming out this year. And I'm here to say that I'm not getting it. Although I'm really, really anxious that I hope that we're going to get the rest of the Archive series, because the Archives, McCartney Archives, that's the series I want to see continue. And we're still waiting, since we're speaking of Wings, we're still waiting for London Town, and we're still waiting for Back to the Egg. Now, in that series, I'll buy them, but I'm not buying these standalone half-speed masters, standalone colored wax, standalone blah, 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 nor, before I close, am I going to buy the series that's currently coming out of CDs. I don't know if they're Japanese CDs, they're special CDs, they sound better than ever CDs. We got the half-mastered albums that sound better than ever. Now we got the CD series that's coming out now that sounds better than that. No more for me, folks. Definitely through getting every little thing, although I'll still be getting a lot of things, but not every little thing. And I've been like that for a few years now. So, have fun with this release. I'm hoping that we're going to get the Archives, because there's definitely something that says there in the ad for this Venus and Mars. It says we're going to see more Wings-related releases, something to that effect. It said in 2025. That could be London Town and Back to the Egg, but for this thing, the half-speed masters, count me out.